Hi, welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a factor analysis in EViews in detail. So in this video, I have uploaded some data for 29 countries between 2014 and 22. I will select the relevant variables. These are this CC and RL, RQ, PS, GE, and VA. These are 6 variables. These are 6 indicators for institution quality, control for corruption, government effectiveness, political stability, rule of law, regulatory quality, voice and accountability. So I'm thinking to make an index out of this data. So what I'm going to do is I will open them, I will right click and open them as a group. So once the data is opened as a group, so we can see all the variables here. Okay, and technically these all of them are indices and they are ranging between minus 2.5 to positive 2.5, and so they represent the quality of a particular institute and they use 6 dimensions for that. So it means if I use them together, it is expected to have a multicollinearity, and because all of them are technically explaining a similar aspect. So what I'm going to do is that one of the solution is to create an index. There are many other ways to form an index. One is to create an average. The disadvantage of average is that it gives them equal weightages. Or you can do is unweighted average, where you have to provide the weights that have to be estimated separately. And the factor analysis, what does it do is it calculates the weights itself by looking at the relative importance of each variable and then provide them weights. So we go with here is we go in view, we can see all the options. We go in prop, make a factor. So when I press make a factor, which will ask about which method you need and what kind of data is. So we can use the correlation method or covariance method, and then in the data there are the other approaches, like you can use which kind of correlation do you want to pick. So if it is data is ordinal, you can pick this rank order, or rank order. If it is nominal, you can pick these ones. Okay, so this way you can select for that. And then what kind of method you need to use is usually we use it principal factors. There are many others, and then the method, there are many that you can check. So this can be used. So it depends upon what kind of method you need to pick up. So there are initial commonality based upon correlation. Okay, so the default values are same as what we usually select in SPSS, only change in the method which we usually select in SPSS. So now we press OK and it will start calculating. So this screen, you can see that it has given you the factor loading and their commonalities and their uniqueness. And first factor here is in its proportion and cumulative value. So how it gives us the first factor based upon the F1 value. Okay, so this is the first paper page where the loadings are there. So all of the loadings are high enough and their commonality is also high enough. So what you need ahead, you need estimation output, which is this one, and then you can get rotation results if you want to rotate. So rotation result will work only if there are more than one factors to be calculated. Otherwise, it gives same results, and in some softwares it does not do rotation. And in economics, mostly we make only one index, so there is no function of rotation. And goodness of it gives us the discrepancy and root mean square. Okay, and RFI, and so it makes a structure. So those who estimate SEM, they know what is the meaning of RFI and NFI and how it looks at if it is good or not. And then we go for covariance matrix. You can look for covariance values, reduce covariance matrix, okay, and there's covariance structure matrix. Okay, so it has given us the and this is actually factor loading, and then factor selection summary. Some functions will be estimated if there is rotation available, so it means if there is more than one index. And if you want to see loadings, this is the loading matrix, and in the loading you can see unrotated loading matrix. They are same because there is only one index. Loadings graph, so at least two retain factors, so it will only function if there are two retain factors. And then you need to see eigenvalues if you want in terms of graph, and then it will make a scree plot. So it is showing that one index could have been made because it is steep and then flat after the first one. And then in the eigenvalues you can have more things like you can show more functions like this. Okay, so all of them are suggesting one index. And then you need to have scores if you want to see the score, exact coefficients, coefficient method regression. So it will give you the scores, how these variables are related to the index, their factor coefficients, and its R square and their validity. So you can see how these factors are affecting the index. Then there is a covariance matrix. Okay, mean, maximum, absolute correlations that we already saw in the first case, overall results. Then if you want to see KMO, this is overall KMO value, and this is variable wise KMO value. So this way you can have a detailed report on your factor analysis using EViews. I hope you like this video, and you will be hopefully using this method to create your indices in your next analysis. Thank you.